in September of 1992. Our coverage of the jobless numbers will continue in the next half hour with a closer look at the job market here and what you should do first if you are looking for a job.
It is that time of year again, time to file those taxes.
And this morning, Fairfax County is helping some families get the job done. Derek Ward joins us now live from Alexandria with details. Derek, good morning.
Good morning, Ann and Keith. Well, you know, it is indeed that time of year, and it sometimes can be a stressful time of year for folks. But here in Fairfax County, if you are filing taxes and you make less than $42,000 a year, there is help for you. Now, this is part of a joint effort between Deloitte LLP, the Fairfax County Department of Family Services, and the group Volunteer Fairfax. Now, every year, $40 million in tax refunds go unclaimed. And in these tough economic times, it's imperative that people get everything they have coming to them. Now, this program here today is open to people with household incomes of $42,000 a year or less, and it's completely free. And you know, you might say, well, I don't make a lot of money, my financial picture isn't all that complicated, I can file the short form and do it all myself. Well, as we'll hear, that's not always a good idea.
It's not always a good idea, and what we found, because of the $40 million of tax credits that haven't been claimed, most people don't know how to claim them on the tax returns, and you do need some knowledge of those credits, how they work, to actually get maximize the credit for yourself.
Now, on the screen, you should see a list of the documentation you have to bring to make this whole process go smoothly. You'll need a photo identification, social security cards for the taxpayer, spouse, and all the dependents, birth dates for the taxpayer and dependents, all your wage earning statements, so your W-2s, 1099s, your unemployment compensation forms, your 1099-G, interest statements from any bank dividend or bank interest or dividend statements from stocks, and also a notation of any daycare expenses that were paid in 2008, and you'll need information on the daycare provider as well. You'll also need information on tuition or student loan payments, copy of last year's federal and state returns, and a check and deposit slip if you want direct deposit. Also, the amount of the economic stimulus payment. Now, this program started at 8 o'clock and it will go until 3 today, and they also have child care provided, so they'll watch over your little deductions while you get those taxes in order. We're live in Fairfax County. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Derek Ward. Thank you, Derek.
Thanks, Derek. An early morning fire has forced a family out of their home in Potomac, Maryland. The fire broke out around 12:30 this morning in the 9800 block of Sorrel Avenue. There were 3 people inside the home. The good news here is that no one was hurt. When firefighters arrived on scene, they were able to pull everyone to safety.
It did take about 20 or 30 minutes to knock down the bulk of the fire, have some pretty extensive damage. It appears as though the area of origin was the basement of this large home.